Hello my beautiful souls, welcome to my channel Shine Your Light Brightly 1111, or welcome back. Great to have you here, thanks for stopping by. I want to bring to you, my name is Michaela by the way, and I want to bring to you another pick a card reading today with the topic no communication. Will there be communication soon again? And I wanted to ask you to please let me know in the comments what topics you'd like to have for pick a card readings, or you can also tell me what kind of readings in general you would like to see on this channel. Yeah, so we have 3 piles. The cards I'm using will be listed in the description. And yeah, we have pile number 1 with the rose quartz, pile number 2 with the tiger's eye, and the amethyst for pile number 3. So make your choice, whether for 1, 2, 3 or for the crystal, and I will timestamp in the comment section so that you can just switch to the pile you've chosen. I already put up number 3 and 2 here, and number 1 will be first. I hope you're all doing well. And now we begin with pile number 1, the rose quartz. Let's see what we have here. So first of all, we have living light energy. See the beauty in life. So the message I get immediately with this message, with this card, is don't take life too serious. Enjoy the moment, the little things around you. Really recognize the little beautiful things around you. And don't, Spirit is telling me, get out of the heavy energies. So I don't know what's coming up here, but let's see what other cards we have for the overall energy first. That is good to have for no communication reading. We have the throat chakra here, so the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Well, of course, it's telling us this chakra needs healing, so there is no communication here. So this is something that needs work and attention here. We have the War of the Roses. So what I get from Spirit here is that for some of you, whether you or your person is still in a relationship, even marriage, and it is truly no easy task here. But let's see what else we get. We have orphaned. And we have soulmates. So if you were doubting the connection between the two of you, they feel it too. It is a soul connection here. But for now, you feel left out here. You feel alone, orphaned, because of there is no communication. For some of you, I get that this War of the Roses here is something that happened before there was no communication, so that there was really well, something not so nice happening, what was leading to that no communication phase, to the separation. And for others, how I've said, your person is dealing here with an issue in the relationship they're still in. But let's see what else we get here. When all cards out, I have the whole picture here, but let's go through it step by step. So we have, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So Spirit is telling me, accept each other as you are. Don't have too high expectations. because the other one could think they can't meet these expectations, and that makes them fearful to come towards you. Spirit is repeating acceptance, acceptance. We have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So, for some of you, I get that you feel that connection to this person. There is no communication, and whatever happened here, what was leading to no communication, and you're asking yourself, why do I even feel this way for them? But if you feel it, it's real. For you, at least, it's real, right? So, and we have the soulmate card. I get from Spirit here, because Spirit was repeating acceptance all the time here with that, keep an open mind. Accept the current situation as it is. You can't change this situation at the moment. It is an issue they have. Take care of yourself. Trust also into your intuition and your own feelings here. Trust your own heart. But do you, for now. Let this go a bit. But let's see what else we get. These next cards are your energies. So we have the 3 of Wands first of all. In this deck it's called Take the Lead. But the 3 of Wands is an energy of waiting and planning. But I get a waiting energy. So you are waiting for them to come towards you here, to finally communicate and express themselves. We have the 8 of Pentacles energy, what is called dedicated effort here. So you expect them, I really hear the word expect, them to put a lot of effort into this connection. So it's not done with just come towards you and say hi again. So if they come back, if they begin to communicate with you, you really expect them to put a lot of effort into this connection. Towards a new beginning, we have the Ace of Wands here, new vitality, that new beginning, very passionate, creative too. I also get a message for some, that's just for some of you, that waiting time. You shouldn't sit there and just wait, right? You should, we've already heard, do you. Take care of yourself, do things that are making you happy, spend time with friends. And for some of you, I get, if you have some kind of art you are into, maybe just as a hobby, put all your frustration and all the past pain or whatever it is, what is still lingering here energetically when it comes to this connection, put it into a project here. It could help you to let go, to heal. We also have the 2 of Wands energy, spread your wings. So the 2 of Wands, I mean, we have the Ace and then the 2 of Wands, and here the 3 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is usually being at the crossroads, having to make a decision which path to choose. What I get from Spirit here is your decision. It is really, do you want to wait for them? Or do you want to let go and find someone else? It is just on you. But don't hold on too tightly here, energetically, by thinking of them a lot, by example. And we have the Strength card, called Control, in this deck. So take back control over your life. Don't make your person, your soulmate, the most important thing here in your life, because you are the most important thing in your life. Don't give anyone else the power. I mean, the Strength card is also about power. Don't give anyone else the power over you, over your mood, over how you feel. It is your responsibility to feel happy for yourself. No other person needed for that. But it is a mindset, right? And it's no easy task. So last card for you is the heart chakra. So the heart chakra still needs a bit attention and healing here by letting go of any kind of past pain. I get disappointment from spirit especially. And it has to heal, because if they would come towards you, we don't know yet. You wish for that new beginning, but we will see their cards in a minute. But with that deep disappointment, or even for some of you, past pain and resentment, you would just, if they come towards you, you would expect them to run away again, or to do the same to you what they did in the past. And because of that energy of being very cautious and seeing red flags everywhere, that wouldn't be a good start here. You would make it more challenging for yourself and for your partner than it has to be. But let's see what they have. So we have the Fool, new beginnings. So the Fool is that new beginning from zero, without that emotional baggage from the past. It is having that leap of faith, and also about taking risks. We have the solar plexus chakra. So in our solar plexus there are the fears, but also our courage, our self-esteem. We are shining from the solar plexus chakra. So they try to build up the courage here. By the way, you have the Strength card, that's also about courage. And I get also from Spirit, well, that's the usual meaning of the Strength card too. The situation made you stronger here, and you have the strength to overcome this, which way ever you choose. It is your decision. You have the Two of Wands here. Just spread your wings and fly, and in which direction, it's just on you. So they try to build up their courage to have that new beginning, to being able to take that risk. We have the Nine of Wands energy, spiritual strength. The Nine of Wands, that's the wounded warrior. Someone who was fighting a lot of battles, gaining a lot of strength through it, but also still guarded and cautious what's going on around them. And yeah, very fitting. We have the Seven of Wands right next to it. Stand your ground. So they are very guarded and in a very defensive mode here with the Seven of Wands at the moment. I've told you here at the beginning that they have something to deal with at the moment, what has nothing to do with you. They also have the third eye chakra. So they are, at least they have the advice here to trust their intuition. But what I get is here, intuitively they know what to do, but they struggle here by doing it. Whatever is necessary for them to do here. But they want, last card out for them is the Ace of Pentacles. So prosperity begins in this deck, but the Ace of Pentacles is the card of that solid new beginning on a very good foundation to build on. And we have the Fool at the beginning and the Ace of Pentacles as the last card here. So they truly wish for a new beginning here, and I've asked how they feel about you. But they have something going on here in their lives, trying to build up the courage, trying to let their guards down and getting out of that defensive mode. For some of you, I also get that they feel that you are guarded and in a defensive mode, that it's not so easy for them to come back to you. And I was getting this here with your cards too, that you really expect them to put a lot of effort into a new beginning here, if you should decide to take them back. As far as it comes to signs here, we have a lot of fire on the table, Leo, Sag, Aries, a lot of wands energies, really a lot. So the chakra cards doesn't have any kind of sign. We have Pentacles twice, so Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Leo with the Strength card. And Aries with the Fool. So just 2 major arcana, 1 in every row here. But let's see, possible future energies. 7 of Coins, so more Earth. The 7 of Coins is again a waiting energy, the energy of patience. The seeds are planted. I'm waiting for the harvest here. But patience is needed. And what's also needed is a change of perspective. So Spirit was telling you here at the very beginning with the first card to get aware of the beautiful things around you. The card was called Living Light Energy. See the beauty in life. And I was getting the message here to really get aware of what's going on around you in a beautiful way. But we have the 5 of Cups energy here, and I mean, possible future energy is shared energy, right? It's for both of you. But the 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, goodness, I'm sorry. The 5 of Cups is the card of there is a change of perspective needed. So whether you or your person or both of you are too focused on the spilled cups here, too focused on what you've lost, what you can't have. But if you just would turn around right behind you in the spotlight, there are the 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups would be that beautiful partnership. But you can't see it because your focus is too much on the negative side here. And that's why the first card out already was See the Beauty in Life. So get out of the darkness, get out of heavy energies. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit's message here is we have trust here above. And Spirit is telling me to tell you, trust in this journey. Trust that everything happens for a reason, for a good reason, and also at the right time. You may not see it, especially not when you're in this energy of the 5 of Cups. But if you would change your perspective, you would see the bigger picture, and it would make more sense here. But it needs a bit effort. And you have to be willing to look within yourself. But the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning in your favor, in this case for both of you, for this connection. It's the card of divine timing, the card of destiny. And yeah, we have the 4 of Swords, so rest, rejuvenation, recovery. There is healing needed. They have to let their guards down, building up courage and self-esteem here, trusting their intuition. You have to heal your heart and change your focus. But hey, look at the last card here. The Ten of Cups, that is the happy family life. That is the emotional fulfillment. So the potential is for sure here. But there is still a bit healing needed, and the change of focus and the trust that everything happens for a reason. And I really get here for your side to let go a bit and do you. Have the patience, give them the time to deal with whatever they have to deal with here. And take your focus, spirits tell me, back to love, away from these heavy energies, away from the negativity. So I've pulled two clarifiers from a Lenormand deck for your possible future. And we have the flowers, what is about invitations and really beautiful surprises, loving messages. And we have, I don't even know what's the, I think it's stork. I'm not quite sure what the right word is, but I think it was stork. And this also talks about new beginnings. So that is beautiful potential here. So we have a forgiveness from the angel answers here. So again, don't be too focused on what was. And on the negative side, just change your focus. And that's just a mindset. Just have to decide to do so. Listen to your intuition. And don't stop. So don't give up. It's a bit work needed here, a bit effort. And a bit patience. But the potential for that new beginning you wish for is for sure here for the Ten of Cups. It is soulmate energy. They want a new beginning too, with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles, so for sure. So we also have, be willing to express love to receive love. And we have, be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. And we have, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So beautiful. And we also have acceptance. Okay. Spirit was saying that word over and over again. I don't know with which card it was, but I can remember that they've said acceptance, acceptance all the time. So, and this card says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Wasn't that exactly what I've said? And we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. So get out of the heavy energies. That was an advice here before too. And the last card for pile number 1 is remembrance. Resurfacing of your feelings and emotions. Of past feelings and emotions. Yeah, and that could even happen now because of the Mercury retrograde, and it is happening to help you to get rid of it, to heal it, to release it. So don't be afraid to let them come up here, these past feelings and emotions, and let them go. So overall, pile number 1, it looks pretty promising here. I wouldn't say that there is communication coming in the next 2 weeks or so. There is still a bit effort needed here on your side too, especially when it comes to patience and letting go and forgiveness and letting go of the past here, healing your heart. But you have really beautiful energies here, and they for sure want a new beginning too, trying to build up their courage, but they are in that 9 and 7 of Wands energy, so in that very defensive and guarded mode still. Or how I've said, for some of you, they feel that you are in this mode. So then in this case, if this is your scenario, you have to let your guards down here and stop to be so extremely defensive, because you don't allow them in. And if you want them back, you have to give them the possibility to come back, right? By at least allowing them in and to listen to them when they want to communicate again. So it's a general read, so we have different scenarios here, but overall, if you were picking pile number 1, great potential, maybe not communication so soon, but for sure the potential for a beautiful relationship here. So I hope this helped you. I hope you've enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your situation and hope to see you soon. Bye. So for the ones who were choosing pile number 2, the tiger's eye, let's see what we have for you. So first card, Hidden Realms, create conscious awareness. What I get here immediately for some of you is being connected in the 5D, telepathy, feeling each other on the soul level. But it also says create conscious awareness. So there is something that you aren't aware of at the moment, something you can't see right now. Let's see what else we get here. The first chakra, Archangel Michael, so that's the root or base chakra. And when this chakra card comes up, it is about not feeling safe, not feeling protected, not being grounded, not feeling well in the situation right now. So of course not when we wish for communication, someone suddenly maybe ghosted us. Of course we don't feel safe. The message I get from Spirit here, for the ones of you that really think they did this because of you, and where you're in the place now of lack of confidence, in that energy of not being good enough, Spirit is telling you to get out of that belief. Because if someone is acting like this, running away, not giving closure, just ghosting, it is an issue they have. It really has nothing to do with you. That's no major behavior, right? So if I want to end something, I have an explanation why that is, and I'm able to communicate this. That the other person maybe doesn't like to hear what I say, then that's another topic, and their problem to accept that. But if I decide to walk away and just stop talking and maybe blocking each other here, and that is, Spirit is telling me kindergarten. But yeah, that was the message here, with at least for some of you. So we also have the lookout. So that is the advice, to go on the lookout and look at the situation from a higher perspective, to get the bigger picture here, to get more insights, and to get more aware of something you can't see at the moment, because your focus is somewhere else. We also have imagine. So everything you can imagine you also can manifest. There are no limits. The limits are just in our heads. So when this card comes up in a reading, it tells you really work with manifestation. Be aware of your own energies, thoughts, and emotions. Be aware of what you wish for, what you truly desire. Be in alignment when it comes to mind, heart, and soul. So sometimes we love someone in our hearts, but our mind says, no, I don't want them back. So then these two aren't in alignment, and we can't manifest what we desire. Or sometimes we're holding on from our mindset to someone because of any kind of issue. It can be a lot of things. Abandonment issues is what I get from Spirit here, and any kind of codependency and attachment. And we think that our heart is telling us it's the right one, and that's the one. But it's in fact just something we have to deal with. But when this card comes up, really work with manifestation. Imagine that they are already with you and feel how you would feel then, how happy you would be if this is your wish to get them back. We also have serendipity. So yeah, these cards usually was for the other piles, just taking one card from the stack, but these two wanted to come out. So imagine from a place of serendipity. That's what I've said, right? So if there is any kind of shadow, let this out. For manifestation, you have to be in the loving place, in the happy place. So imagine to be happy. Decide that you want to be happy and let go of any kind of dark energies. Yeah, and I see what that is. So we have here the separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Well, obviously it's already there. And that is something you really have issues to deal with here. And we also have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And the message Spirit is telling me here right away is you're trying too hard at the moment. So let go of control, especially there are things you can't control. You just can't. And manifestation isn't about controlling. You can't force someone else to do something because you wanted to. And by holding on energetically and in your thoughts so deeply to that wish, or I get from Spirit, some of you almost desperately wanting to communicate to this person, that is blocking the energies to unfold naturally. And we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So Spirit is telling me with this card here, for some of you, you are really holding on to whatever happened between the two of you, what was leading to no communication. Also wanting them back, but still holding on to still being mad, still feeling that resentment. So you have to make the decision here what you truly want. And if you want them back, you have to let go of these heavy energies. And if you are holding on to these heavy energies, you should let go of them anyways for yourself. But if you can't let go here, then ask yourself the question, why do I even want them back? If I hold on so much to what they did to me and how they hurt me. So these next cards are your energy first, before we get into their energy. So we have I'm not surprised to see that, the Eight of Swords energy. The self-made mind prison, going around in circles on your mind over the same stuff over and over again without coming to a solution here. And feeling exhausted because of it. But no wonder. So the Eight of Swords is an energy we can get out easily. We have the power over our mind. We decide what we think. So what I get from Spirit here with the awareness card that came up as the first card, get aware of the way you are thinking. Go within and really observe yourself here and the way you think, to get clear for yourself here. We have Share the Love, that's the Three of Cups energy. The Three of Cups is the card of celebration, sometimes the card of reunion, but I feel here more it's the wish for that, thinking about that a lot. It's also the advice from Spirit to just get back into your loving energy and share your love by being happy, by being compassionate and giving attention to people, not just to that one person that obviously isn't talking to you. And especially give attention to yourself here, self-love. And yeah, so the Fool card, Trust, as the next, so shows me you are thinking a lot about reunion and that new beginning. That's your wish here. So the Fool card is about having that leap of faith, wanting that beginning from zero, really that complete new beginning. It's also about taking risks, and in this deck it's called Trust. So you want that new beginning, but yeah, holding on to the Seven of Swords energy. Exactly what I've said before. You want that new beginning, you want a reunion here, but holding on to the Seven of Swords energy, what is betrayal, lies, deception, sneaky behavior. In this deck it's called Seek the Truth. So again, something to the point of awareness here. Look deeper. Look deeper why this could have happened. There is that bigger picture somewhere. Why this whole situation happened the way it happened. And yes, we have dreams coming true, the Nine of Cups. And your last card is Blossom, that's Judgment. So there is a big chance here for your dreams coming true. With the Judgment card, it is about closing karmic cycles. It is about having that aha moment, seeing that bigger picture. It's also about the angels and spirit guides and archangels helping you to get to that point, to be ready to have that new beginning. But you have to trust here into whatever your belief system is, God, the universe, and to the higher power, that they are assisting you here on your journey, on your healing. Let's see what their energies are. Yeah, Five of Swords, first card out. Conflict and defeat. So the Five of Swords is no nice energy. It's a card of manipulation, mind games, want to win at all costs, fighting, conflict, not wanting to give up, and in the end no one will win this battle. So they are in a deep mental conflict here. But look at this, they also have the Three of Cups. Right under your Three of Cups, we have mirroring here, rejoice and celebration. So they also have the Seven of Swords. In this deck it's called, what was it? Deception and Envy. So a lot of mirroring going on for the both of you here. So they are in conflict when it comes to reunion because of deception and envy, because of that Seven of Swords energy, what happened between the two of you in the past. You are still holding on to it too. And they too. For them, it's for sure a reason to not come towards you because they have, I get from Spirit, they are anxious to get judged here. We have the Six of Pentacles in this deck called Material and Spiritual Prosperity, but the Six of Pentacles in general is the card of equal give and take, of wanting to give, wanting to share what I have to give. So they want to make an offer to you here, but they are holding back. They are in conflict here, in mental conflict. Because of what happened between the two of you in the past, and you are holding on to this too. And I can tell you, if you are able to let go of this past energies, you will bring them relief too and help them to release that too. And again, the mental conflict, that the Two of Swords energy, or having to make a decision here when it comes to the situation. But they also want, their last card out is the Eight of Wands, accelerated motion, very fast positive movement forward, communication, even travel. They have a dream here and a wish, but they are in mental conflict, and it has to do with what happened between the two of you in the past. Let's see some possible future energies, and the first card I see is already the Devil. By the way, when it comes to signs, as far as we have signs on the table here, we have Major Arcana, just one I see. Aries with the Fool. We have Swords energy a lot here, so air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Cups, Water, Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. All signs are on the table when it comes to minor arcana. Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and also Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. But Swords, so air energy, is mostly here. And now we have the Devil, that's Capricorn. Attachment, codependency, any kind of toxic energies are here in the way. And we see this here because it could just be that way of thinking, negative thought patterns, any kind of limiting beliefs, trying to hold on too strong here and not energetically, by thinking too much about the situation and not allowing the situation to unfold naturally. Whatever it is for you, both of you are in these mental conflict stuff that has to go. We have a Queen of Wands here, so Leo, Sag, Aries. So whether this is you, I mean, possible future energy is shared energy, right? So whether this is you, so whether you are Leo, Sag or Aries, but it tells you to, I mean, the Queen of Wands is very charismatic. She's shining from within. When she comes into a room, everybody is watching her. She's very creative, very passionate. So the Spirit is telling you here to let go of any kind of negative thought patterns and attachment and codependency. Let go of the past and shine from within. Do you and shine. We have the Four of Wands as the next card. So joy, stability, happy relationship, great foundation. Also fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. Let's get the other cards out first. Yeah, Four of Cups, Seven of Cups. And we have a couple here, same suit, the King of Wands. So again, Leo, Sag, Aries. So we have soulmate energy here with this couple. And we have the Four of Wands energy here. But at the moment, Spirit is telling you there is something in a way. We have the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. With the Four of Cups, someone is not able to see the offer because the focus is somewhere else. But what I get more here for your reading is being too focused on this situation. Just focus there. There are other cups in front of this person. And it doesn't have to be other persons and potential partners. It are just other things in your life that could bring you happiness. But you are just focused on this person, on this situation. And that brings confusion. And that is the devil energy. Being too focused on the situation. So, do you focus on yourself, shine from within, and the Four of Wands are possible here. They are confused too. So, and they, for their side, it is to being confused, to and are fearful to be rejected here. The clarifier I was pulling for your, for your potential future is the compass and the ring. So the ring is, of course, that great potential that this connection has for a great relationship. You also have the Four of Wands here, but with that card it tells you there is a change of direction necessary here. And we've seen this in the whole reading. It's just repeating message. So we have romance. We have yes. And we have no. And what Spirit is telling me here is, it's up to you. As long as you are holding on to this energy by being in your head all the time, by holding on so tight to this person, this situation, as well as to the past with the Seven of Swords, you aren't able to manifest your new beginning, your wish here. But there is that potential to manifest it, but it's dedicated effort needed here. We have choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. We have forgiveness. Yeah. Nothing is gained by holding on to, I can't read this, to past disappointments. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. It's not serving you. And even though if you wouldn't want them back for yourself, you have to let go of this. So, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, that's deep. So it is telling you, don't blame the other person all the time, because we've had the message here. There is a bigger picture to it. And often it is just about the energy we are sending out. We are attracting what we are sending out. So we also have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And we have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So the potential for a new beginning is definitely here. But I wouldn't expect communication that soon. Even though we have the 8 of Wands here, it's their wish, but they are in mental conflict still, and you're holding on too tight. You're trying wasn't that right? Trying too strong? I don't know, but you know what I mean. And your last card is a hidden gift. Sadness and ending and new beginning. Yeah, you have, what I get from Spirit here is, you have to end the past with this person. If you want a new beginning, you have to let go of this relationship as it was in the past to have the new beginning. And with the hidden gift, it's again telling you that there is more than you can see. You aren't aware of the whole picture here. There is a hidden gift in this whole situation, even though it was painful for you, or still is. There is a hidden gift in this whole situation that brings you healing and spiritual growth, personal growth. And it's time to go within, let go of that toxic energy here with the devil, especially also letting go of these 8 of Swords energy, because it's just exhausting you by thinking about this situation all the time. But potential is here. So I hope this helped you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you soon, and I wish you the best for your situation. Have a great day. Bye. So pile number 3, the amethyst. I'm sorry. Let's see what we have for you. First card out, align your universe, navigate distractions. What I get with this card immediately is confusion. Because of the situation, trying to distract yourself. Or for others, because of the confusion that you have because of the situation with your partner here. You have really problems to focus on the important things. So Spirit's message here is to ground yourself, work on your third eye to get out of confusion. From the Energy Oracle, actually 2 cards came out for number 3 here. We have first of all the Garden and the Gate. And this little girl here is, yeah, standing there, looking out what is possible, what would be possible. That's a very dreamy state of if I just could be there. But she's actually standing behind the gate and just dreaming of what could be and how beautiful it would be to be there. But this card also tells you you can be there. You don't need to stand behind the gate here and just dreaming. It can come true if you believe. The seventh chakra, the crown chakra, believe in the higher power, whatever your belief system is, God, the universe, the angels. Just trust. It is a deep soul connection you're dealing with here, is what Spirit is telling me here. And just trust your feelings and your intuition on this, and trust on that this connection is divinely guided. And from the Akashic Tarot also 2 cards came out. We have spring and autumn. So this could be about time here, that maybe for some of you something happened in spring and will be there will be a solution till autumn, by example. Or in the time between spring and autumn, what would be summer, what would be now. There is a solution. But these cards in this deck, when it comes to these seasons, are about that you that there will be change. The seasons are changing, right? And as well our life cycles. And we have the treasure. And this card talks about that this connection for you is a treasure. So whether you see this person as your treasure, but Spirit is telling you this whole connection is a treasure here, because it will help you to grow. Everything happens for a reason, and even in the darkest times, you have to see the treasure in it. Okay, number 3 has 2 cards from every deck here. Usually I just pulled one from each deck here for the overall energies. We have the yin card. And the yin card is about our feminine side. We all have feminine and masculine inside of us. And the yin side is the feminine side. It's the receptive mode. So if you are a female watching, or it doesn't matter, to be honest. So we all have feminine and masculine energy inside of us. So it doesn't matter if you are a man or female, a man or a woman. There is something, you can't change this at the moment. If you are watching this video, it is not on you to take action here. For you it is to take care of yourself and be in the receptive mode. Let the other person deal with whatever they have to deal with at the moment. Treasure this journey and trust that you can be in that garden and don't have to stand behind the gate here. And ground yourself to get out of confusion. And we also have between worlds. What I get with this card is you feel as if you are between 2 worlds. So there is that one world that you are kind of dreaming of, not really sure, so confused if this even is real, or if you are just imagining things, if it is wishful thinking. So you want to be you want to be in that garden, in that beautiful world you just watched there. So, but one foot is always in the shadows here. You want to go into the light, but at the moment one foot is always on the dark side here, and that's what's confusing you. Yeah. From the romance angels, first out we have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. We also have unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, but this is just how you see it at the moment. That's why you are standing here just dreaming. That's why you are confused and questioning your own feelings here. And we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So that unrequited love is actually just your mindset. And if you want to reconcile here, you have to get out of that mindset. You have to trust here with the crown chakra that you can get what you desire here. You have to get your one foot out of the shadow. And don't try to force things, just be in that receptive mode and treasure that whole journey. So these next cards are your energy before we go into their energy. Yes, there it is again. So very fitting to the first card that came out. We have the darkest fears. That is the 9 of Swords energy in the traditional tarot. So that is anxiety, that is worry, doubt, fear, going around in circles on your mind. What could be? Why is it the way it is? But that's exactly that shadow here where you have one foot in. And that is something you have to work on. I don't actually get a very heavy energy here. I actually feel a lot of love, but that confusion. But the way it feels here to me energetically is something you could get out. In fact, very easily, if you get back into trust. Let's see the whole cards for your row here. Yeah. So your darkest fears are about, will you ever get that 4 of Wands energy, joy and stability? Will it ever happen? You believe that this person is meant for you, but because of what's not happening in the 3D, you are doubting it. And you feel alone. 5 of Pentacles energy. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone. I feel really yearning with this card here. She's looking here to that house. But actually the next cards out are really, really beautiful. We have the Chariot, move. And in this deck, it's a love card. You can see the heart with the infinity symbol. You can see here these two hands. I don't know how it's called in English. But that's kind of a ceremony here. So there are that is not the future prediction here, that comes later, but actually I get here future prediction. So there will be movement forward. Okay, Spirit is telling me there will be movement forward when you go into that Empress energy, what is very fitting to that Yin energy. The Empress is not doubting, not worrying. She knows what belongs to her, and she knows that this will find It's way to her. She is in the receptive mode. And we have balance. That's the Temperance. And the Temperance is the card not just about balancing yourself, also about balancing partnership. It is about being divinely guided and protected. It is, yes, also the card of patience, but of deep healing too. So, as far as it comes to their row here, we have also, as the first card, the patience in this deck. I'm sorry for the lightning here, it's strange. Temperance, patience. So, also, they are healing at the moment. They are getting back into balance. They also are, that this is a divinely guided partnership. So I don't know if you are labeling your connection, but I hear twin flame, at least deep soul connection here. Something that's meant to be. So they are healing too. So we have mirroring here. And we have, okay, we have 2 chakra cards coming out here. The sacral, as well as the heart. So they are healing here on an emotional level, as well as their heart chakra. From the 3 of Swords, heartache and loss. So whatever happened for them here, that actually doesn't have to be something that just happened. Could be, of course, that they've... Let's get the other cards out. Give me the big picture here of their role. So they are healing from heartache and loss, whatever that is. It could also be childhood issues still. Doesn't have to be an actual thing that just happened. What I hear is healing on a deep level here with the Temperance card, on an emotional and on the heart level here. Healing their heart to get ready to love again. And for that they've had to go into the hermit mode, solitude, going within, soul searching. And the hermit is isolating himself here. To be able to heal these deep wounds. And that's the reason why you have to wait here for them. That's the reason why they aren't able to contact you at the moment. For some of you, I get that your person was in another relationship and leaving this and are healing from that loss because they thought in the past that they found the relationship they've always wanted, but they had to realize it wasn't. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. But that's the reason why they are not communicating to you at the moment. They are in the healing process here, and that's why you have the waiting game here. That's the 2 of Wands energy, and 2 of Wands usually is the card in the traditional tarot about being at the crossroads, having to make a decision, having to choosing a path. But in this deck it's called the waiting game, and with the message I get from Spirit here, it is just all what we see here is the reason why it's a waiting game for you. It's not, I don't see anything like they don't want to, or they it's just the reason why they aren't able at the moment to communicate to you. They are healing. And the message from Spirit here is too that you don't want them back before they've healed from this. let's see what the future prediction says. Okay, we have the Two of Wands again. So how I've said, the waiting game is also the Two of Wands. But here it is. I want to see the whole row. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, so in this case here, the Two of Wands is being at the crossroads. It is for you, the person who's watching this video, it is your decision which path to choose. You can stay in that Seven of Swords energy, something that happened in the past here, being afraid it will just repeat itself. You can stay in a yearning state, and in a state of thinking it's unrequited love and you will never get in that garden there. But your message here is trust. Go into the receptive mode, ground yourself. There is reconciliation on the horizon, but you have to, we have the Six of Swords right after the Seven of Swords, so that is leaving behind the Seven of Swords. That is what has to happen here, and for them too, because that future prediction is for both of you, right? It's for the connection. So they have to heal from heartache and loss here, whatever caused that heartache and loss. Maybe they are dealing with the Seven of Swords energy too. So I actually get, Spirit is pointing out that card again. So this is you and them, right? So both are having to leave behind the past here, whatever the Seven of Swords means to you. So it is the card of betrayal, lies, deception, sneaky behavior. And with the Six of Swords, you have to leave behind the past here. You have to heal it. And because of that has to happen, before anything can happen between the two of you, we have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is the card of waiting for the ships to come in. It's the card, or the phase of planning and waiting. But we have beautifully the Lovers, as well as Judgment. So everything will work out fine here. There is healing that has to take place before it can happen, but it's beautiful energy, and I can tell you that the energy I'm feeling is really not that heavy, even though we have here a Seven of Swords and Three of Swords, but it's a very, very loving and not even an unbalanced energy. It feels really, it actually feels really good. As far as it comes to signs here, so we have twice the Temperance, so that's Sagittarius. We have a lot of Swords here, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Virgo. We have Wands energy too, so Leo, Sag, Aries. We have Gemini with the Lovers. Cancer with the Chariot. Taurus with the Empress. Also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Pentacles. But when it comes to signs, I mostly like to use the major arcana here, and that would be Gemini, Sagittarius and Virgo. So there will be judgment. That is also the card of being divinely guided and protected. It is about a good outcome. What I hear is the reward for past pain, the balance. So yeah, so there is the possibility here in the future to come together, and yeah, let's see what else we get. How beautiful is this? I've pulled two clarifiers from a Lenormand deck for that future prediction row here, and look what we have. We have the Rider, what is about communication, about movement forward. How beautiful these cards are. And we also have the Heart. Look at this. That is about love, about coming together, these two swans. So really, this is a beautiful reading here. Let's see. We have Wait. And what I get from Spirit with this Wait card is don't give up yet. Get out of confusion. Get your foot out of the shadow here. Trust. In the near future. And we have Reconsider. And what Spirit is telling me with that Reconsider card is, again, don't stand there in confusion. In confusion and yearning for something where you think you can't have it. I hear from Spirit, remember the love. Yeah, treasure the whole journey. And we have a focus on love here. Look for the good in everyone. You see that? And we have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Yeah, that's bringing me back to the treasure card here. And we have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Yeah, very fitting. So we've had a message about cycles here with that spring-autumn card. And don't create your own stress here by being so confused and in that darkest fears here with the Nine of Swords. So we also have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And yeah, look what's the last card from that deck. Twin Flame. Your passion ignites. What I actually get from Spirit here, you both have the Temperance card. And you are healing each other. So by healing yourself, by doing your spiritual work, your own healing, you are balancing out them too. And they have the same card here. So you are healing each other, but you have to be in a positive mindset for that. So for sure, out of resentment and past pain here. Very beautiful reading. And your last card, as an advice from Spirit, we have the Hidden Path. The meaning of Spirit and nature. Can't read. The marriage of Spirit and matter. My goodness, was that difficult? I'm sorry. So, the Hidden Path is about, I mean, if something is unknown, when we are about to walk an unknown path, of course we are afraid. Human beings are afraid when we don't know where the path will lead us. We want to know. We want to know for sure where the path is leading us. But Spirit is telling you here, trust that path, trust that journey, and just walk on that path. I also get you are on the right path. Don't be afraid to walk this path. Embrace the whole journey with all that is. See the treasure in it. And trust that you are divinely guided and protected. That everything that happened and happens right now happens for a reason. and at the exact right time, even though it doesn't feel like this for you. But overall, yeah, very, very beautiful reading. I can't tell you if there will be communication pretty soon, but I feel that there is a lot of progress in this connection. And I mean, when we look at the future predictions here, and especially to these two cards that came out as additional information for that future row, that is communication, that are messages here, and messages of love. So for sure there is great potential for this connection, and I also feel that both of you are on a very good way to, or very evolved already. There is a bit healing to do still for them here, and for you letting go of the past and get out of worry, doubt, fear and confusion. But especially for you, I really feel that's not that difficult here. Don't doubt what you feel, don't doubt your intuition. So number 3, I hope this helped you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the very best and have a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon. Bye.